Hey everybody, I'm Mama Baird and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a little bit of meal prep. I have a party to go to this evening. Friends are coming from out of town. They're coming from Ohio to visit, and it's kind of like a potluck, so everybody brings something. I'm thinking I'm going to bring some buffalo chicken dip because these ladies we're going to go see absolutely love chicken wings, but I don't want to make a bunch of chicken wings, so I was like, you know what, let's make some buffalo chicken dip. And I have a whole chicken here that I need to get cooked up and out of my freezer. So that is thawed, and we're gonna cook it in the Instant Pot. And then I have some just plain chicken breasts here that were getting a little bit of freezer burnt that need to get used up. So I'm gonna put them in the crock pot. And I'm thinking I'm gonna put some salsa verde. And then I have some cowboy candy here. I'm debating about adding this to the whole chicken though to give it kind of like that spice flavor since I'm turning it into a buffalo dip. So I think I may do that. And then I also have a big pack of ground turkey here I need to cook up. I'm thinking of making like a turkey black bean sweet potato chili. I think that sounds pretty good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get this cooked up and out of the way so I can get it at least done. I don't know if I'm gonna do all of that today, but I'm at least gonna get it cooked up. So that's kind of my plan. If you're new here, I'm Carolina. I live in Montana. I do a lot of pantry cooking, budget cooking meals, and food bank hauls on my channel. If this is the kind of content you're into, I hope you'd consider subscribing. Come join me in the kitchen, join my Facebook group, Mama Baird's Homestead, and let's just have an overall good, supportive community. That's what I'm all about here, is just helping each other and helping others, and I'd love for you to be a part of that. So let's get in here, let's get to prepping, and hopefully I won't get disturbed by the children too much. All right, first thing I'm gonna do is just cut this chicken over the sink, and then I'm gonna bring my pot to it. All right, chicken's in, let me wash my hands. Now with this chicken, we really just want to cook it. If you were to like roast this, then you could have it under your broiler whenever this is done. But I'm really just trying to get it cooked so I can use it for shredding and adding to stuff. So usually you're gonna cook this in some chicken broth. I have some freeze-dried broth here. Oh, actually, I normally would use that, but I actually have this Better Than Bouillon chicken base I'm trying to get used up out of my fridge. I used to buy these before I made my own stock, and I had them stocked up. It's really on there. Hands are wet. Where's husband when you need him? One trick I do is if you can't get the jar open, to run hot water on it, and that heats up that seal that releases the lid. So you don't need a man to get it open if you can. Just do that. Almost through with this. Now this stuff's pretty strong, so I'm only going to need like a teaspoon for 1 cup. Oh, hold on, someone's calling me. All right, I'm back. It was just husband giving me chores to do. Okay. Well, not chores, errands. So I put a little bit of the stock in there, and then this is just cold water. 1 cup of water. Now this chicken will also make its own stock that we will use. I'm also going to make broth out of these bones. All right, so we got that in there, and then I'm gonna throw the cowboy candy in there as well. If you don't know what cowboy candy is, it's candied jalapenos, and they're absolutely delicious. These ones, I put some pineapple in there too, so it's like spicy sweet. Woo! Put a water in there to get all that extra brine. And then I'm just going to salt some of this. And that's good to me. That's all I'm going to do. So you're going to cook this for roughly 6 minutes per pound. So I'm going to pressure cook this. Let's do 25 minutes just to make sure. And then we're going to let it natural release for 15 minutes. And that's the Instant Pot working there. All right, let's get over here and get our chicken breast working. I have a lot in here, so I'm just going to cook up. These all need to get cooked, so let's see, 1, 2, 7, 8 pieces of chicken. You see what I mean by freezer burnt? That's kind of that disformed color, but it'll be fine. All right, so let's pour our jar of homemade salsa on there, and then our homemade verde sauce as well. So this is like a good base if you want to make tacos or burritos or something. This is what I do. Add a little bit of water. Get that out. These are our tongs. Kind of mix it up a bit. Alright, well, it already smells good. And we're going to put this on low and let that cook. Well, that was a productive 5 minutes. I have 2 batches of chicken going, and now I'm going to get over the stove and start cooking up this ground turkey. Alright, we are going to cook up this turkey. Always like to smell it just to make sure. Never know. And then I am going to put bacon grease down because turkey's very lean, so help give it something to help cook it and caramelize it. Plus my pan, it got a good scrubbing because I had to soak it, so it's a little dry. So this bacon will help coat the pan. There we go. Alright, we're just gonna let that cook. Turkey releases a lot of water when it gets cooked. As you can see, all this is just juice and water from the turkey. So I'm just going to keep on cooking it until all that water's gone, and then it starts getting a sear on it. Don't really got to worry about overcooking it. You really want it to have that sear because that's how you get that really good juicy flavor, is having that browned sear on it. So I'll probably give this a couple more minutes. Just watch it, let that water evaporate, and then let it start crispening up. Alright, so I'm starting to hear some sizzling. All that water has evaporated, you see that? And now it's starting to sizzle and get a little crispy. So that's great. We'll let this cook and get some color, and then this will be done. Hello everybody, we are back, and we are going to be making a
dessert for Jessica.
Yes, dessert for our friend Jessica's for our party. So we're going to be making a simple chocolate eclair cake. This is pretty easy. We are going to be making the...
We made this before.
We have made it before. We're going to make the glaze from scratch. But if you don't want to make the glaze from scratch, you could use store-bought chocolate frosting and just melt that and use that. It works great.
So what do we got to add first?
First thing we're going to do is get our glaze hot.
Why don't...
Well, I'm going to work on that.
Why do we need this spoon?
That is a whisk, and that's going to help mix up the puddings. And then as soon as this is all mixed up, then we'll switch to a spatula.
Is this what we did last time?
I didn't have that last time. I think we just used a regular whisk.
You think?
All right, let's put this in here. Now, normally, yes, normally we'd be using vanilla pudding, but I have a lot of banana, and I think banana and chocolate's going to be good. It is. I think it'll be good. And get it used up. Whoa. Yeah, here, just put the trash back in the box is what I do. All right, so we have those in there. Now, where's my 2-cup thing? The recipe says
I can
3.5 cups of milk.
This one?
Well, this one.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, this is our cup. That's our tablespoon.
We're not gonna make a...
All right, so pour that one. That's 2 cups.
And one more, right?
Yep, and then 1.5. So we're doing 3.5 cups of milk.
3?
Yep. All right, now whisk. I'm just gonna keep whisking until there's no more lumps.
Clumps. You meant clumps.
Lumps. And then I'm going to add 6 tablespoons of milk to 6 tablespoons of butter.
Mama, we didn't know what's butter since we were babies. We didn't know what was butter.
And then I'm going to throw this in the microwave just until that butter melts for 30 seconds, and then I'll check it. You keep whisking.
Okay.
All right, how's that looking?
Good. Mama, look, you can dip strawberries in the cream.
Ooh, in the Cool Whip?
Yeah.
All right, so let's let that sit.
I love you.
I love you.
Mama, it's low on battery.
It is low on battery, you're right.
Do you have the backup?
All right, open that one.
Do you have the backup?
Yes. Open this one. And now we're making a chocolate eclair cake, Gideon.
For us to eat after, so good.
Yep.
Oh.
All right, now what we're gonna do is make a single layer.
Single layer. Make sure, is it okay if any of them break?
Yeah, we're gonna try not to keep them to break, but it's okay if they do, because see, some of them might be broken. All right, so we're gonna just kind of line them up here. Color all the way across.
These are what we do with s'mores.
Yeah, there you go, Giddy. Perfect. It looks like 3 across is perfect.
Yeah. Teamwork. Why do we meet? Are we kind of making a gingerbread house here? No. Thought we were kind of making a gingerbread house. No. Mom, there's only one more spot.
Okay, you can break that.
Can't. Break it to us.
I'll watch you break this, and then you can put that right here at the end.
They smell delicious.
All right, let's open our thing of Cool Whip.
Cool. Mom, is it okay if we eat this spot?
Yeah, that's fine. It doesn't have to be perfect.
It doesn't?
We're just going to eat it.
Look, Mama. Ooh, can I taste it?
And we want this to be thawed, so it wants to be flexible. All right, so we got our pudding, and we are going to add in our Cool Whip. Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
Whip.
Whip. Can you make this spatula?
Okay, and then we're going to just kind of fold that in there like this. Give that a try, Betty.
Lick it?
Do not lick it. What did I just say?
At first, you said give it a try.
I meant like folding it, like I was doing. So with folding, yeah, there you go. We go up and down.
Look what I did, Mama. Is that the butter?
Yes, it's the butter and the milk. And it's all melted. We're gonna mix it all up.
Is that good?
Well, you don't want any clumps. You want it to be all smooth. So I kind of rotate. Yeah, like you see this, these big white clumps. You can kind of just push on them like this. See? See? And then it flattens them up. So you want to push out all those lumps. No lumps.
No lumps.
No lumps. All right, and to this glaze.
I remember what we used to make these, right? We used to make
Well, don't eat all those. We still need some.
I still need some for the top, right?
Yes.
Ooh, I like that. I like chocolate.
So we're going to add 6 tablespoons. No, this is sweet chocolate. So let's see, it's 2, 3.
Can I mix it?
4.
I mean, it's on Gidi's side.
5.
So I gotta mix it.
6. Are you getting to mix that up? Gentle. Don't make it fly everywhere. Yep.
Ooh, it's making.
We're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla.
Keep mixing.
Yep, keep mixing, keep mixing.
Even with that vanilla in
All right,
there.
and then Betty, where's our big 2-cup thing? Oh, over here. Oh, it's...
Mama, look at all these bumps in here. It looks like dirt.
Yep, it's chocolate though. Keep mixing it up. We got to get all those clumps out.
Okay. Clump, 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 clump. Oh, no.
And then 2 cups of powdered sugar.
Oh, yeah.
Add that to the chocolate.
I'll do the chocolate.
Yep. Very nice. Can Mama mix for a second?
Whoa, Mama, it looks like snow.
Yeah, and then it's going to dissolve.
I remember that it looks like it's making hot cocoa.
Well, kind of. This is going to be a glaze.
Ooh, that looks so delicious.
It's a lot, too. I wasn't expecting this much.
Ooh, oh my God, now what? The whiteness is mixed in there, and now it's snow glaze.
Yep, the powdered sugar has dissolved. Yep, mix a little bit. Let's work on this some more.
You mixed it good. Now we still got those cookies.
Yeah.
Maybe we could add some cookies to it. Oh, Mama, you splattered in it.
So sorry. Who's making a mess?
You. You are.
These lights are going crazy now.
Now what do we do?
Okay,
We poured that.
Now we're going to pour half of this.
Can I? In there.
Yep. All right. Betty, you spread that around.
Mixing. Look, Mama, all the snow went away.
The sugar, yeah. Try not to get it all on the edges. Go nice and flat so it's going to be nice and pretty. And then, Gideon, we're going to have to put more graham crackers on that.
On what? On the apple?
No, on the cake.
Oh, okay. We're going to have to put more.
Very nice.
Is that what they're called? Graham crackers?
Graham crackers.
Oh, I remember we used to make little gingerbread houses out of these.
Yeah, we did.
I remember that. We make
We
gingerbread.
need a little more.
So, are we going to add any sprinkles?
No sprinkles.
But we can add some. Yeah, we could add some so it can look like pretty.
I guess so. It is for Annie and Sophie.
Yeah, it is for Annie and Sophie. And
There we go. All right, let's put another round.
It's for all of us.
It is, but it's for their celebration to visit them. All right, another round of graham crackers, just like you did before.
So we're flattening them out.
Flatten them out. Yeah, you don't have to break them up just yet.
Okay. Ah! Oh, can I lick that?
You can.
I heard about these.
Yep.
Is Annie and Sophie gonna
Oh, hold on. Why don't you break it up?
like it? Is
Mhm.
Annie and Sophie gonna eat some too? Oh, this is my last graham cracker. Oh, there's more. Can I get some more, Mama?
There's one tiny, yep. Now you don't want them to overlap like that. You just go. Nope.
Here's one. Oh, I was gonna do.
Okay. Nice, pretty good. Doesn't have to be perfect. All right. Ready for this?
Yep. Mama, I feel like you. I feel like.
This would be good to add bananas in this
Mama,
too.
I feel like you're almost gonna hit me with that.
I'm sorry. Did it make you nervous?
Yeah, it makes me nervous. Cause you got some of this. I'm on my boot.
Oh boy, Jack's gonna lick that off later.
It's alright.
Yep, and then smear it around. Good job. And then we're gonna do one more layer of graham crackers on top.
One more.
One more.
Then are we gonna add the chocolate?
And then we're gonna add the chocolate. Yep.
And then sprinkles.
Well, let's do sprinkles after the chocolate sets. What? Put it in the fridge,
Uh-huh.
and then we'll put sprinkles before we head out. Okay? How's that look?
Good.
Oh, it looks good. And then I like to give it a little shake.
Shake. I broke it up. Did you now ready to put the graham crackers on?
Yeah, that's fine.
It is.
Make it nice and smooth. There we go.
Graham crackers. Let's put on the corner ones. That way we get. Jackson. Wait a. Mama, I just dropped the graham cracker.
Rude.
And two.
Yeah.
Look.
You guys don't have to break them up. It's better to keep them whole and only break them up where you need to. It's faster. There we go.
Hold on. There's still a couple spots left. Annie and Sophie are going to like this.
Yeah, they are.
Have they tried this before?
I'm not sure.
They're going to be so proud of us, Mama.
You think so?
Yeah. Now the chocolate.
I think they'll be proud.
Now the chocolate.
Now the chocolate.
I'm gonna give them a big squeeze. I'm gonna give Annie a big squeeze.
Oh, good job. Nice and slow all the way over. Yep, not one spot. Move it around. Move it around.
Oh, it's black.
There you go. All right. Good job, Betty. Here, let me scrape it.
Yeah, Annie is this Whoa, Mom, I could miss this spot.
That doesn't matter, Gideon.
Whoa, Mama, this is so chocolatey. Annie and Sophie are gonna love it.
They are. Oh, and you know Charlotte's gonna be there.
Charlotte and Willow?
Yeah.
Will Willow have a tiny piece?
Probably. How could you not?
And then Charlotte will have a big piece like we are going to have.
All right, let me get in that cupboard. All right, we're going to put a lid on it.
Can I put it in the fridge?
We'll put it in the fridge.
I'm strong.
All right, the Eclair is in the fridge. Hopefully it'll have enough time to set by tonight that the graham crackers will be soft. I'm sure it'll be fine. So our chicken's done. It's been sitting for 34 minutes. That's fine. The pressure's actually already released on its own. Take a look. I think that looks absolutely phenomenal. Now this is the part that you'd put this in your broiler to crisp up the skin. But I'm not worried about crispy skin because I'm just going to be shredding it. So I'm going to let that cool down for a bit. Let's turn this off. I'm going to get 2 blocks of cream cheese. I did not pull them out early. Oh, we got a visitor. Oh, who's that?
Snowy.
Snowy, is that what you bought at the yard sales?
Mm-hmm.
You had $20 and you spent $15 on a chicken.
On the chicken.
What's her name?
Snowy.
Okay.
I might need to help you 1 second.
Okay. All right, so I have 2 blocks of cream cheese. I did not pre-pull them out, so I'm just going to take them out, put them in a glass bowl, and throw them in Chef Mike for, I don't know, 30 seconds, a minute to get them soft because I'm using 2 blocks. And this is the Kirkland cream cheese. I really like it. I was a little hesitant to switch. I was using other cream cheeses, but Kirkland just came out with, which is the Costco brand, just came out with their own version of cream cheese. And it's really good. I couldn't be able to tell the difference. All right, let's go put that in the microwave and I'll be back. This chicken is naturally released on its own. This is the part that you would put it under the broiler if you are wanting a crispy skin. I'm not worried about it though. So I'm just gonna put that in there. Get rid of your trivet. Trivet it. Here's that broth it made. Looks pretty good. Got jalapenos in there. So with clean hands, I'm gonna get in here and shred this. I might get a fork. So all of this skin, this leftover skin, I'm not gonna use this skin. Oh, that chicken is tender. So you don't have to use fresh chicken. You can use canned chicken. I believe most of this recipe includes canned chicken. Ooh, God. Look at that bone just fall off. Do you see that? Holy moly, it just came right out. That worked great. All right. But yeah, 2 cans of just canned chicken if you don't want to do this. But I had this chicken I needed to use up anyway. I thought it would be fun to kind of season it for it by using that jalapeno candy. This chicken looks juicy. Alright, I think that's all I'm going to use for this one. So we're gonna shred this. There's still a little chicken in there. I'll wait till it cools down. I know it's hot. I just like using my hand. It's better, easier for me. You could also let this cool and then dice it up if you don't want to shred it. It's very versatile. You can do whatever you want to this. All right, that looks good to me. Let's go get our cream cheese. All right, our cream cheese is softened. Fantastic. All right, now we are going to add 3/4 cup of some kind of hot sauce, preferably Frank's, but all I have is Tabasco, and I think that's fine. And some of this is Chipotle. This is Chipotle hot sauce. Need to get it used up, so might as well. I like the smokiness of Chipotle anyway. The recipe calls for 3/4, but I think I'm just gonna do 1/2 cup. That's a lot of hot sauce. So we have that in there. All right, I'm gonna add some of my leek powder. So leek is just kind of like an onion. So it's like onion powder. And I'm gonna put some salt in here, because remember I did not salt my chicken. I might switch to a spatula. Just gonna kind of get this all mixed up before I add anything else. Perfect. Let's add our chicken. I'm also gonna add some mild cheddar cheese in here, and then we'll put some on top as well. And that's our dip. You know what this needs? Some parsley. I'm gonna add some freeze-dried parsley to this, just so it has that pop of green. And parsley just makes everything better. It adds a freshness to it that you wouldn't believe. Now I am going to be baking this as well. I'll probably throw it in my friend's oven when it gets close to party time. I'll go over a little early and help her set up. And then we can get this heated up. There's only going to be like 10 people there, so not too many. I have a pretty nice decorative, I think that's an 8x8 or a 9x9 square. Looks like it's going to fit it perfect. Woo! That's spicy. That chipotle made a difference. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put the cheese on top of it. And then, like I said, I'm gonna bake it when I get there. We're gonna be serving this with some celery sticks, some crackers, and some chips. Alrighty, and just like that, I have a buffalo chicken dip and a dessert ready to go. What time is it? Hair past a freckle, roughly 10:30ish. Yeah, roughly 10:30ish, that's pretty good. I'm gonna be leaving in a couple of hours just to go do some errands and stuff beforehand. I am happy that I have this stuff done. Probably should have done it last night, but that's okay. You guys know I'm an early bird. I like to get up early and get all my stuff done then. So thanks for coming along. I'm not gonna finish that ground turkey yet. I'm just gonna put it in a container and put it in the fridge. And then I'll make that sweet potato black bean chili later. But I'm glad I have that cooked up and prepped, ready to go. And then I also still have my salsa chicken in there. We will do something with that as well. So stay tuned for more videos on how to use prepped items. But this is kind of just what I do. I get everything prepped at one time, cook a bunch of things at one time, and then make meals out of them from there. Thank you so much for coming along and spending time with me in the kitchen. I'll catch you next time on Mama Beards.